Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a you and them reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you are a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or any other placements you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not making sense for your situation and your energy. This is timeless as well, so whenever you're seeing this, it's the right time for you to receive it. This type of reading will split the energy into the two sides. You'll be on one side, the person attached to your energy will be on the other. And I'll be speaking about things as this being you and this being them. If for some reason you resonate with the other side more, feel free to reverse roles as necessary. Okay, so we'll look at the light and shadow attributes on each of these cards and see how the energy is for you. So, Gemini, you're coming through as the alchemist. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Misuse of power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. You have this element of caring connections. So there's something going on in your relationship sector that's very heavy on your mind and heart right now. This element of past behavior, past use of your energy, not following your spiritual guidance and intuition when it comes to where you're placing yourself and how you're behaving in relationship to people, like in a romantic sense. It feels like to a person in particular, like there's someone that you should have been more focused on, more attentive to. Someone who offered a lot to you, who poured a lot of like energy into you, who cared about you a lot, but whom you sort of like disregarded, didn't acknowledge to the degree that like now there's an experience of feeling regretful, feeling disappointed with yourself for not seeing this connection for what it is, or for what it was, depending on what's going on. I mean, it feels like it's this person. So you are still connected in some way. And you've been changing a lot internally, been like enlightened to like something that's happened has shown you like the truth of that situation, the truth of the scenario, like how the energy was moving, how this person was like truly caring, and how you were acting in response to that. almost this sort of like shutting it away, setting it aside. Almost still like taking advantage of it, but not like giving back to it. But in this like new perspective, this new understanding that you are gaining, you're wanting to shift this. It's like there's like an energy of desiring a second chance, like another run of the experiment, another trial, another attempt. Based on what you've seen, based on what you've learned, you want to approach this connection with new energy, to offer some of that carrying energy in return, to like pour back into this person some of what you have received. You've been healing. This is reminding me of the Temperance card. Like being patient with your healing. Recognizing how patient this person has been with you. And wanting to, I don't know, to return that patience in some way. So, this person's energy that is connected with you is coming through as the gambler. The light attribute is willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. The shadow is relying on luck rather than hard work. So, this person has been very lucky in many respects. And that has sometimes made it difficult for them to sort of deal with experiences that don't take the path that they saw. Some sort of path this person is on. They've been very lucky, and something about that luck is like, I don't really want to say it's like closing out, but it's changing for this person, because this person is being encouraged to move forward and trust in the work that they're doing, like to trust in the actions that they're taking, rather than trusting in the luck, trusting in the synchronicity of things. It's giving a strong energy of this person needing to trust in themselves rather than external forces. Like take a risk on themselves, like gamble on themselves. This person feels like other people doubt them, doubt the work that they're doing, the intentions that they have, the action that they take, doubt what they think, what they believe, doubt what they say. But it's like this is a sort of like test of faith for this person, of like not placing that that sense of validation and expectation externally, like not worrying about how other people feel, what other people believe, but believing in themselves and their own connection to like what they know their path is. Because this person is walking a very specific path. It's like they've been on it for a while. And it's almost like they sort of like see to some degree where they're headed. But like not having the support of others like weighs on this person. And it's like part of this test, it's like a lot of people talk about a phrase of like needing to take the blindfold off. It's kind of like the opposite situation for this person, that they need to put this blindfold on for a while so that they don't have the distractions of those external influences of doubt from other people. It's almost like putting blinders on and focusing on their work and believing in it and the intuitive pull of where they're being called. Because they're being called in a very specific direction that they feel is true for them. And it feels like they're facing a lot of opposition where this is concerned. But they're learning to trust in what they know, to uphold it and follow it. And it's not blind following, because they have the intuition to feel out the direction, to feel when the work that they're doing is moving them along that path and when it's not. There's this like this seeing other people's reactions to what they're doing sort of brings up this feeling of like hostility, defensiveness within them. That's something that they're overcoming. Another message I'm getting about this, like as it relates to you and your energy that I was describing, it's like you're hopeful that this person will take a risk on you, like wanting that second chance when you sort of misappropriated their energy that they were bringing to the situation, that you have those like regrets about. You're hoping that they'll give you this other chance, like take a chance that you're going to move differently in the future. You're hoping that they don't come at you with this like hostile defensive energy and like shut you out in the same way that you were sort of shutting them out previously. Okay, let's get a little more detail on each of you individually. And then we'll look at the shared energy. Okay. You're feeling very emotional this time. At this time? This time. It's like you've been like inundated by some like emotional experience in your life. You're like surrounded by all of these feelings, and you're like on this little piece of dry land. It's almost like trying to protect yourself from feelings, but they're all around. It's like you can't escape them, but then like there's all this water around you, but your cup is empty. And you're looking, you like want it to be filled. Like you want that, you want back that loving energy that you were receiving from this person and not returning. It's like you're feeling this lack of it. You're feeling this need, this desire. And it's stressing you out, but that stress of feeling that desire, wanting that love back, is what is calling you to take action, to like close out this old cycle of behavior and begin a new one. You're struggling to have the courage to make that effort though. It's like there's this energy of having your head down, your like tail between your legs, where like approaching this person is concerned. It feels like very hard work to bring yourself to like take this action towards this person after everything that has happened. You may also be worried that there's some sort of competition between you and someone else. You may be afraid of missing out on an opportunity with this person. But you have a new opportunity, and you're like clinging to this hope for that spark to stay intact, to keep burning within that person. There's this, it's almost like your previous energy, you were trying to like drown out and like squash the spark that this person feels for you. But like after the sort of transformation, this moment of enlightenment that you've been through to what's been going on with your behavior, that you're glad, you're thankful that that spark is still there, because you'll find that it is. And that's something that you're clinging to, and it's like allowing you to, it's like something to grasp and move toward, to like step into this new opportunity. Like it would feel very burdensome to you at this point if this person's feelings had changed. But that spark is still there. That desire for this connection is still there. It's like they've been holding on to it, like tending to it, keeping it present, despite your attempts to, like, I don't know, like sabotage this connection. And this is you picking up that effort and like taking the reins, seizing this opportunity that's still available. This person is in an energy of like improving their self, doing what's necessary to create their own feeling of stability, because they were not finding that with you and that past behavior. So they've they've taken this upon themselves to sort of conserve their energy. You may have felt them pull back from you, which is why your cup feels empty, which like you were in an energy of like taking their feelings for granted in the past anyway. So it's like, in light of that, this person pulled their energy back and is using it for themselves, for their own growth at this point. Taking back any element of control that they were giving you over this situation, this connection, and pulling it back to them. That's creating balance for this person. And they do want to take action towards this partnership. That is something that they desire to do. It's like I'm getting a clear message that they are willing to take that risk, to like meet you with that energy again, to refill your cup, because you're in a space of filling theirs in return as well. It's like that's the circumstance in which they're going to be willing to be able to do that, is that if like you are actually coming with a different energy and reciprocating in that way. They are struggling, though, perhaps with that energy of how things have transpired between you up until this point. It's almost like this person understands that you were being deceptive about something, lying, being dishonest with them in some way. And something about that, it's like they're going to find it hard to trust you, but they're capable of it. So remember that. They may have some like initial, some of that defensiveness that you're afraid of. They may feel a need to like gradually ease back towards this connection, rather than coming with like the full force of loving energy that was there in the past. They may be a little more cautious when it comes to taking this risk and accepting you back into their energy. based on the previous communication. But they do have the capacity and are willing to work through that, to let that old version of you fall away and accept and move forward with this newer version of you. Because they're becoming a new version of themselves as well. What I was talking about on that path, like they're having trouble with their strategy of like releasing the doubt of others, because I feel like part of that was coming from you, that like you doubted this connection in some way, and that was hurtful to them. Because they knew the truth, and you didn't trust it, weren't willing to accept it previously. But in the same way that you are like have gone through or are going through this transformation of seeing this connection, seeing this person in a different light, they'll be able to transform any hostility they have towards you based on any deception or rejection that has occurred in the past. They'll be able to transform that as well, to see that in a different light that allows this growth and forward movement together. So in the shared energy, you guys are feeling like the weight, the heaviness of the past, both the history that you have shared in whatever capacity that is, like the previous interactions that have taken place, but also previous pains on both sides that have occurred outside of this connection. There's a lot of healing happening on both sides. And this experience of justice, bringing things back into balance, having this sort of fairness come back into play. It's like you want to be, you both want to be on equal footing with one another again, very much so. There's a lot of truth in this connection. And there's been a lot of restriction of action taking place in it. Because of this past like pains and things between the both of you and on either side individually, there is initially like going to be a lot of sort of restrictions imposed. There is this energy of moving more slowly. Like you're going to find it difficult to have a lot of of structure and clear boundaries in this connection. In fact, like having sort of these protective walls up, like having these boundaries in place that you've both like built, is going to be the challenge. There's a lot of worry and anticipation, like where this connection is concerned. A lot of fear that it's going to be lost, that it's going to stay without of reach on both sides. But this is where that healing aspect comes into play. There's something to be gained from this connection when the two of you like release, like abandon your worries, which can take some time. But there is this situation of moving away from those feelings of the past towards something better in this situation. Like toward that fairness, towards that balance, towards the truth of what's really going on here, outside of like any feelings that have been hurt, any lies that have been told. Because yeah, like those secrets are going to be coming out, and it's going to create a drastic change. Something about this connection is wish fulfillment. It's spiritually guided. It's just with this situation of where there's been some sort of past history that needs to be overcome, that needs to be expressed and shared and transmuted, healed, moved through. There's a real need to keep faith and hope, to keep that energy alive. There's just like, I don't know, there's heavy anxiety and doubt about bringing this together, even though there's a strong desire to do so. But I'm getting that's based in like emotion and fear. It's not based in the truth of what this connection is and what it can be. Those fears and doubts and feelings of lack are based in the past that needs to be overcome in order to move forward in this new opportunity. Okay, let's get a couple of oracle cards. Yeah, so there is a lot of fear about losing this connection, losing out on these feelings, because everything before this has ended. And you were taking it for granted. You were like expecting nothing to come of it, like taking this mindset of like not trusting the care, not trusting the love. And this person is in a situation where they're feeding their own energy. Like you're ready to let what has happened in the past come to an end, and have some sort of faith and hope in that, and like in the future and what's ahead on the horizon. And this person is focused on replenishing their energy, that like all of the energy they gave to you that was not accepted, that was sort of like rejected and blocked, they're giving back to themselves and amplifying their own energy for their own goals and uses, but also to be in a better, like more accepting space when you approach this situation again. And like this beacon here, it's like it's reminding me of this spark that won't go out, this truth and this connection. It's like something shines brightly in this experience of the two of you together. It's like this beacon is something that you both see in the distance from afar, and you're drawn to it. There's a lot of rough water to get through in order and obstacles to surmount to make it to this place that you're being called to. But it's like when you both go on that journey individually to make it to this place you're being called to, you find each other there. You find each other in this experience of like a higher elevation, a higher vibration, because you're both in this emotional energy of caring for your own well-being. That's why there's such like protective energy and like restriction, caution, moving toward this like ascent toward one another. But there is not even a lot of luck, because it does require hard work for you both to make it to that point. But it's like intuitively, you know, that's where you're going. Yeah. That there's going to be this new beginning, this resurfacing of this experience. This path is illuminated for the two of you. There will be this sort of second chance, this revival of this energy. Once this like element of caution, this boundary is sort of dissolved, like you will be welcomed back by this person in the same way that you're like welcoming or like beckoning them back. Yeah, there's a lot of love here and a lot of harmony that's available in this connection. It has a lot of untapped energy that was not approached previously. And this is something that is in alignment for the two of you. Communication needs to take place, though. Some sort of communication needs to take place to allow the deeper, more vulnerable parts of you individually, like to be seen and heard. There's this star, like this star is all over the place. This is a wish fulfillment. It's like you wished for one another. And there's been these like obstacles and difficulties in like trusting that this path, this that you're being called toward, drawn toward with this like beacon of light, that that you're actually receiving what it is that you wished for in one another. Because it feels strongly like you are, despite any of like the reservations, the anxiety and doubt that you both need to clear up on this individual like emotional level. Because something about the interacting it's like on one side or the other, it's like the previous actions of interacting and communicating have reinforced this doubt that you're not each other's wishes. But something about new communication, bringing a new order to things, this like emotional communication, like welcoming back the love and exploring the energy. It nurtures this dream. It nurtures the two of you. And it allows you to have this new experience of recognition more fully and deeply. To have this wisdom, this intelligence that like it was there all along. That it was your own individual patterns and emotional obstacles that were creating the doubt, not the energy actually within one another, like at the soul level. It was the past, the history of this and everything before it that was lending to the insecurity and fear that your wishes were not going to be fulfilled within one another, when in truth they are. Okay. Ooh, 4333 on the clock. Yeah, communication, vulnerability will help grow this, will help take those next steps toward that fulfillment. Okay, so if this resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can see how to do that below, and I will see you later. Bye, Gemini.